But only your blood for your lives I require. From the hand of every beast I require it, and from the hand of man, from the hand of every man's brother, I require the life of man. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood is shed, for in the image of Elohim has he made man. As for you, bear fruit and increase, bring forth teemingly in the earth and increase in it. And Elohim spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and every living creature that is with you, of the birds, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. And I shall establish my covenant with you, and never again is all flesh cut off by the waters of the flood, and never again is there a flood to destroy the earth. And Elohim said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for all generations to come. And I shall put my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. And it shall be, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I shall remember my covenant which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh, and never again let the waters become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I shall see it, to remember the everlasting covenant between Elohim and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. And Elohim said to Noah, This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth. And the sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, and Ham, and Japheth, and Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and all the earth was overspread from them. And Noah, a man of the soil, began and planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and was drunk, and became uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brothers outside. So Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. But their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and he knew what his younger son had done to him. And he said, Cursed is Canaan, let him become a servant of servants to his brothers. And he said, Baruch be Yahweh, the Elohim of Shem, and let Canaan become his servant. Let Elohim enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan become his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Chapter 10. And this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Yawan, and Tuval, and Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Yawan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. From these, the coastland peoples of the nations were separated into their lands, everyone according to his language, according to their clans, into their nations. And the sons of Cam, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Siva, and Havilah, and Savtah, and Rahmah, and Savteka. And the sons of Ramah, Shiva, and Dedan. And Cush brought forth Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before Yahweh. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before Yahweh. In the beginning of his reign was Bevel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went to Ashur, and built Nineveh, and Rehoboth, and Kilak, and Resen between Nineveh and Kilak, the great city. And Mizraim brought forth Ludim, and Anamim, and Lehavim, and Naphtukim, and Patrusim, and Kaslukim, from whom came the Pelishtites, and Kaphtorim. And Canaan brought forth Sidon, and his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgashite, and the Kivite, and the Arkite, and the Shinite, and the Awadite, and the Semarite, and the Hamathite. And afterward the clans of the Canaanites were spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as you go forth toward Gera, as far as Azar, as you go toward Sidom, and Amorah, and Admah, and Sivoim, as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Ham, according to their clans, according to their languages, in their lands, in their nations. And also to Shem, the father of all the children of Ever, the brother of Japheth, the elder, brought forth. The sons of Shem, Elam, and Asher, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram. And the sons of Aram, Uz, and Kul, and Gether, and Mesh. And Arphaxad brought forth Shilach, and Shilach brought forth Ever. And to Ever were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Yoktan. And Yoktan brought forth Almodad, and Sheleph, and Katsamaweth, and Yirak, and Hadoram, and Uzal, and Diklah, and Oval, and Avimalel, and Shiva, and Ophi, and Havilah, and Yovav. All these were sons of Yoktan. And their dwelling place was from Mesha, as you go toward Sephar, a mountain of the east. These were the sons of Shem, according to their clans, according to their languages, in their lands, according to their nations. These were the clans of the sons of Noah, according to their generations, in their nations, and from these the nations were divided on the earth after the flood.